there is a hidden named boss in Ebonscale Reach, which I guess some of you may not have known about. Now, this isn't my discovery. About 2 months ago, somebody called Earthling Kira, which I believe is also the YouTuber Kira Backs, made a post on Reddit where they spoke about how to unlock this boss. Initially, it was a tease, and then they did a playthrough just showing you how to unlock it. I will leave a link to everything in the description. So this is an open world boss in Ebonscale Reach. You head on over to Serenity Outpost, and then there is essentially a little bit of a puzzle which you have to do to unlock a named boss. That named boss is Serenity Maiden Liu. Liu, I don't really know how you pronounce it, I do apologise. Now the puzzle itself isn't that complicated because it's actually just about the sequence in which you kill some enemies. What happens is there is a Serenity Swarmer near the bottom of these steps. You kill the first one, and then you'll see right next to it there is a second one that spawns. You kill that one, and then eventually somewhere else there is a third one that spawns, and so on and so forth until you finally kill the last one. You basically have to kill these swarmers in the order that they spawn, and probably within a certain time period, and then eventually this named enemy will appear. Now I have personally tested this and can confirm that it works and that the boss does spawn. Now they do mention that actually when you come up to the last swarmer, that instead of following the path and going all the way around, if you do that apparently it can reset. So the safest way to get the boss to actually spawn is to climb the rock face. Don't worry, it's not too difficult or anything like that. And then you find the last swarmer in the little camp up on the top, and the boss spawns. Now whilst I actually did this, there was actually some players like getting some chests, and I think I literally spawned the boss right on top of this player as they were running past, and when I actually got down to the boss was just sort of retreating back to her original position. The boss, as I said, is called Serenity Maiden Liu. From what I can tell, there isn't anything special about what she drops. She did give me some gypsum, but apart from that, like, it doesn't appear that there's any like unique items or anything like that. So it is just a cool little puzzle that spawns a unique named boss that really is unusual for New World. To my best knowledge, there isn't anything really like this in the game, or if there is, please let me know in the comments below. Kira themselves does actually put in the Reddit post that there are some things that are possible puzzles, but that they haven't figured out. As I said, I will leave a link to that. If you're an inquisitive mind and you want to go and check that out, please go ahead and do so. And if you find anything, like, let me know. I'd be very intrigued in that. So what do we know about Serenity Maiden Liu? Well, nothing really. I tried to find out, like, looking in the lore books and that kind of thing. I couldn't really find anything interesting on her. I'm not really sure if there's a story behind this puzzle or what. So while the mystery of how to get this mob to spawn has been solved, the secondary mystery is why. What is she there for? Is there a story purpose? Why do we have to go through the trouble of getting her to summon? Why is it she just stood there anyway? Those questions I do not know the answer to, and it would be something I would be intrigued about. Now, the story of New World is really not told particularly very well in my opinion, because it's all in these lore books and there isn't really anything that's digestible for a lot of people, but it is really nice to see this kind of like hidden gem in the game. The reason I'm sort of even just bringing it to your attention isn't because the puzzle is super complicated or rewarding. It's actually more the fact that this isn't usual in something like New World. We haven't seen New World do this very much, and it's nice to know that there are secrets out there that possibly haven't been found. Because whilst this isn't the biggest secret, hopefully it's not just a one and done kind of secret. Hopefully there's more of these lying around the world and players just have to find them. That makes it a bit more of an adventure and a bit more intriguing for players to actually go out and explore, and I hope that this encourages some of you to do just that. Personally, I'm not really much of a story guy, but I am a mechanics guy. I'm really intrigued in how the game works, and I would like these sort of like more fun things to be more prevalent in the game, if not obviously super common, because that would sort of make them lose value. So that's the hidden boss, Serenity Maiden Liu. Have you found anything else? Do you have anything to add about this one? Do let me know in the comments. I appreciate that this isn't my usual kind of video, but it was just what I wanted to make and what I wanted to talk about, so that's where we are. Have a most beautiful day. Like and subscribe. Goodbye.